I'm just going to do it this way. That's it. I'm just going to do it old school with my phone. I did want to have people join us today, but technology, I just cannot handle it. I don't know if anyone can actually see me. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh. Hello, hello. Hello, Spagfoot. Hello, Andy. Guys, I really did. I tried to do it on my laptop. I downloaded a load of programs and it just doesn't work. I just hate it. And it's not only me. I know, Spagfoot. Wow, something is working. Oh, it's so difficult, isn't it? Life is so difficult. Let me just get this up. Bear with me 1 second. Coming through fine in Australia. Hi, Simon. Sorry, guys. At least I only took 10 minutes this time instead of half an hour. But bear with me 1 sec. I'm going to try and see if we can get someone else on the call, right? I could see, but no chat options. You took a call, said hello 3 times. Best cap ever, by the way. Do you like it, La Familia? It's that brand that does the those rip leggings that I wore in the RS3 video. I love this cap. Right. I'm going to see if I can get someone else on the call. WhatsApp call 2. Let me just get this done. I can't believe I'm having to resort to this. Ridiculous. Right. What have I missed? Coming through fine, best cap ever. Thank you, thank you. These live chats are right palaver, aren't they? God, you knew it'd be so complicated. So we will have a special guest. I will be putting him again between my legs. Between my legs. Must stop doing this. And he is a very special guest because we've driven his car on the channel. So let me make sure this is off night mode. And I will just place him here strategically. How far are you guys letting up on the lockdown? Well, yesterday our Prime Minister dude said that until the 9th of April, May, I don't even know what month we're in, 9th of next month, but I'll tell you more about that in a second. Hold on.
What a palaver!
Are you ready for some... There we go. That's as far as we're going to get.
I'm nervous. What if I do it wrong?
You can't really do it any more wrong than I'm doing it. I'm using 2 phones when I've got a perfectly functioning laptop behind me. But
I meant the other thing, to be honest. But
oh right, well we'll leave that for another day. iPhone for the win.
Just
exactly purple.
He's a man of older years than me.
Guys, can you see him? Okay, I hope. So this is my mate. Hey guys, hey Fezza. Fezza's probably shaking his head at home thinking, what the fuck is she doing?
Mr. Technology.
I know, well, he couldn't figure it out last week either, so anyway. Yes, we see you both. Hi Joey. Hello Smiler, hope you're staying safe. Yes, 2020, what a year 2020 is. Hold on, the big guy is in the house. Mr. Fezza, it's not Mr. Fezza Purple. Can you please tell us who you are, special guest today?
I am the chap who borrowed you the Focus RS.
Who borrowed me? That's a bit of English, isn't it?
Is it? Is it lend or borrowed? I'm from a council estate.
You
grew up in social housing, you know.
You were crazy enough to lend me your Focus RS.
I was, yes.
Does she have a name?
She does have a name. You know it well. It's Felicity.
And how is Felicity?
She's a bit bored at the minute.
I bet she is.
I can only take her as far as the supermarket. But yeah, I had a little naughty drive the other day when Fezza saw me as well, actually. So I went to America but I wasn't quite ready to go home, so I thought I'll go a little bit further. And I go a little bit further, and then I turned around and then just did like a bit of a national speed limit run, shall we say, back to my house.
All within the speed limits.
All within legal speed limits.
Fezzer is saying that he couldn't catch you.
Well, what was he in? Was he in the Well, if he was in the BMW, he probably got to go a bit slow on the old brakes.
He was in his M4, I think, weren't you, Fezzer?
Really?
I think he was. Or maybe he was in his Fiat. I don't know.
Oh.
Hi, Simon. Good to see Fezzer in the chats as well. Oh, he was in his Punto. We'll let you off, Fezzer.
Well, it doesn't really say much for the Focus then, does it?
He couldn't catch up with you though, bless him.
Catch you in my Fiat.
I would struggle. I would struggle if I had your car. If I had Felicity in my garage, I would struggle right now to not go out and just blast it.
Well, yeah, there is that. I've been making like plans of what roads I'm gonna do when the lockdown gets lifted, places to go.
How long have you had her?
It will be a year next week. In fact, it's a year this week, but I got it. It was delivered while I was in the UK, so my ex-girlfriend had to go and pick it up. So when I got back from business, it was waiting for me. So,
God,
yeah,
that must have been terrible for her. Must have been terrible for her to have to go and pick that up for you. You'd have never seen me again.
She's the only person to ever leave a dent in it as well. So
I managed to not curb any alloys when I drove it.
Well, I did.
Yeah, well, better you than me. Hey, they're going to be even cheaper soon. Prices are dropping. I know. Maybe, yes. Right, so this is an interesting one for you. Maybe when the next gen RS, Fezzer will look into it. Tell us more about the speculations, dear friend of mine.
Two things there. So, I was actually thinking about this earlier. There's a lot of people who bought the RSs. So, Justin, I think, from what I remember, he bought his literally like the first kind of batch that came out. But round about now, what started happening latter part of last year and beginning of this one is everyone who bought their cars on HPI or whatever you call it, you know more, you work in the industry. A lot of people are getting to the end of that period where they were, making the monthly
like
payments.
a 3-year finance loan kind of thing.
Yeah, so there's loads of people at the minute on the forums and what have you who are getting to that point where they either make the big payments or get rid of it. So there's a lot of people getting rid at the minute.
Especially now.
So there's a lot of bargains to be had. What was the other question?
That was it, I believe. I asked you how long you've had it for.
The Mark IV. Well, there's nothing been confirmed, but there was never anything officially confirmed that they were working on it. It was just odd little snippets and that.
Well, it's just expected, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is coronavirus hasn't helped, but I think they've got a real big problem because they want to hit 400 brake. That puts you right in like Audi RS3 like territory.
Now you're talking.
And then, are you really if you're gonna spend RS3 money, are you really gonna buy a Ford Focus? It's one of them. As much as it pains me to say that, I don't know. It's gonna be hard for them to kind of like get it in there at that level, but still maintain.
It has to be substantially cheaper for sure. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Driven both knock your socks off. Both amazing cars, but you would expect to pay more for the RS3. Fezzer, yes, RS3 is boring. Shut up, son. You were holding on for dear life when I took you for driving the RS3, so don't give me all that.
Yeah, a bit boring though, to be fair. And they have got quite an old four-wheel drive system.
Yeah. Fezzer is saying that he missed his Focus. I missed your Focus too. Love the Focus RS. I know. Hi, Brett. Let's see. Your thoughts on RS5? I just love anything RS. RS5 for me is a bit in limbo though. RS4 and RS5 for me are a bit in limbo. It's a bit like, why would you particularly buy it? It's RS3 if you want something small.
If you buy an RS4 that's not massively faster than a 3 in the real world, like on a small road, a 5 you get in there, but really, I think you got to go for a 6, haven't you? If you go for the 3, if there's just you, but if you've got a dog and a wife, then get a 7 or a 6.
Things that you don't have. The 7 is super sexy, man. I've always loved the 7, but rear space for the passengers and boot space, for that kind of size car, I would for sure go for an RS6.
Definitely, yeah. The 7 kind of looks like someone started designing it, and then like when you got to the back end, it was like, oh, my T-brake's due. Oh, that'll do.
I'm gonna hang up on you shortly. I am. Hi there. What do you think of the Mark IV Focus ST? I haven't driven one. I know the first one I absolutely loved. There was one in my hometown where I lived. It was orange. It was, what was it? 2.5, 225 brake horsepower, I think they were, weren't they?
Yeah, the old Volvo engine.
Yeah, never driven one though, but I mean, if it's anything like the RS.
And at the time, I had an Impreza classic shape.
Oh.
It was a 97 JDM import. And mine was running, at the time when it was standard, so that was like 276 brake, 280. He had this Dream Science map for his Focus ST. He said, oh, it's got nearly 300 brake horsepower, blah, blah, blah. I went out in it and it didn't really feel, it felt torquey, but it wasn't fast. And when we had a race, I absolutely destroyed him in the Impreza. He like just left him for dead. So, but I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, like, you've got your RSs and then you always have like your XRs. So you like your XR2, XR3. I don't know. It's all about money. I mean, but at the end of the day,
it's about how much you want to spend, isn't it? I mean, I've always said this with Fezzer, is there's so many amazing cars out there at the moment. You know,
I do like the Fiesta ST though. The Fiesta ST is a funky little car.
If you just need something little, a bit bigger than an Abarth, but something just cute to, you know, use as your daily car, that is a very, very snazzy option.
And like some of the roads we've got round here, if you had a Fiesta ST, you mean like
that Estepona road.
Yeah, exactly.
That tight Estepona road. Hell yeah. So what did you have? So before the Focus, what did you have? The Impreza?
So I had a Honda S2000, the second, well, it was a UK one, but it was like the second generation one, which was a fantastic car. I brought that over from the UK with me after I wrote my MG off.
As you do.
I always wanted one for ages. So when I needed to buy a new car, I just went straight to the UK and got one, and I absolutely loved that car. Had the hard top leather interior.
How long did you have it for?
6 years.
Wow.
But at 6'2", 6'3", wasn't the comfiest. I drove to where did I drive? I think I drove to Granada in it, which isn't that far.
It's about what, an hour and a half, more or
Yeah,
less?
it was crippling. But well, I drove it all the way from England back here, so.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, great car though. The engines were absolutely fantastic, and the handling, insane, absolutely brilliant, and especially out here. And then obviously summer, you just set the roof off, and there you go.
And what do you think you'll get next?
I haven't given it too much thought.
Because you're so happy with the Focus?
Yeah, pretty much. And I wanted one for so long. And like, you know, I mean, I said this to yourself and Fezzer when you took mine. Like, every video Fezzer did, it was like he'd done all my research for me. So when I come to buying one, I knew exactly what I was doing and so on. So I spent so long focusing on the Focus that, you know, I haven't really considered anything else. I've always said though, like, I wouldn't mind like a big comfy cruiser. Like my mate's got a Saab 9.3 Aero, 2-litre turbo, and it's automatic, big comfy leather chairs in it. And when I get in that, when we go into work, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, this is nice.
And is that what you would use it for? Like if you got a cruiser, you'd just use it to go into work instead of using the Focus? Because your Focus is the only car now, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And you use it for everything, every day?
Yeah, so yeah, we kind of like, because we both work in JIP, it's a bit of a drive. Like, he drives one day, I drive the next. If I had to go do it full time though, yeah, I'd probably get either a cheap one around or something like a, I don't know, Audi A4 diesel or something.
Yeah, something safe, something comfy, something that you know isn't going to be high on maintenance or gas or insurance.
Or like a Beamer, like a 330 diesel or something.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I'll definitely get an Audi. You know what I'm like with Beamer. I did enjoy Justin's M4, but I would definitely still go with Audi. So message-wise, we have purple, looking around 140k, for an RS6 in Australia. They're stupid expensive. They're crazy money, and they're Ferrari money. Almost, they're ridiculous. Fez is saying he drove an S2000 a few years ago, and it's the most incredible engine ever. Nothing like it.
And when you set the airbox off the, so people spend loads of money on induction kits and what have you. Just take the lid off the airbox, and I swear to God, like I used to come through that tunnel in San Pedro, and the noise it would make was insane, absolutely mental. Just like an old like Mark II Escort.
And I don't think police overly care about that down here, like people making noise and whatnot with the cars. I think especially when you pass San Pedro Tunnel and you hit Puerto Banús, you're just used to it. It's like a natural sound that you're going to hear for 6 months of the year anyway, with all the supercars that are down here.
Yeah, well, the Honda was more induction, and the induction noise, and I do miss it, but it came to a fateful end. So, but I got the Focus out of it. So
yes, you did. Which isn't a bad swap. So you're going to keep her for now, but I do think. Oh, where's he going? I do think you should let me drive her again though after this.
Definitely. So that, can you see that there? It's just a big bulb.
What is this?
That is what brought my Honda S2000 ownership to a...
No!
It came off the back of a wagon. I was on the way home from Marbella, and it came in, it smashed through the radiator, and before I could even pull over, it had dropped all its water and everything, and it just cooked the engine.
No, are you serious?
Yeah. I was sat at the side of the road, just like, no.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like have some amazing story about what happened.
I got the RS out.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like at the end of its life, I thought you were gonna be like, I was racing I was doing a race track day, and I was overtaking everyone. And
I was on my way back from the farm with avocados and lemons in the boot. That's what I was doing.
Wow. Well, that's an end to a story, isn't it? Well, on that note, I'm gonna hang up and see who else wants to join us today.
No worries.
Thank you so much for joining me. I can't believe we didn't get the technology working. We tried.
There's always next time.
I'm just gonna go with this old school. Before I let you go, how are you dealing with the lockdown? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Because here in Spain, we have to say, for people watching from UK and Australia and America, here is very different, right? Here we're like locked down, like capital letters.
I look at what's going on in England and I pull my hair out because, like, people are just not taking... The government aren't taking it serious. I mean, like, you can go out for an hour if you want. It's like, no. Is it bothering me? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at the sea now from where I live. I want to go to the beach. I want to go and have a walk. But you just got to, I mean, what's the worst? When working from home, we can't go out. It's not a great, in the grand scheme of things, it's not the worst thing that could happen.
Exactly. I mean, we're just entering week 6 now, and the weather has been crap up until yesterday. So, I mean, it is what it is, really. That's what I keep saying to everyone. You just got to try and make the most out of it and make sure that you're not binge watching, Netflix too much and being productive. Yeah, Tiger King. And being as productive as possible. I do look a bit Tiger King-ish today, don't I? A little bit hillbilly.
A little bit of mullet.
I
think the one positive thing that'll come out of it is, for anyone who sometimes can't be bothered going out and, I'm just going to stay in and watch the TV. I think, like, for me, I can't wait to just do simple things like go to the beach, walk to the beach.
I mean, we're definitely going to appreciate that a lot more. I just don't know how long that will
happily walk to the supermarket. Do you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. So
yeah. Yeah, I miss going to restaurants, but hey, we'll get there.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, food.
When time's right. Food. I know, right? Anyway, my love, thank you very much for joining us. Special guest today, and I will speak to you very soon.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, isn't he lovely? Fezza, are you going to join? Love Saab, such a shame happened to the company. Why don't you call us up, Fezza, and you can tell us what happened to the company? On a track, Victoria, he should let you drive it on a track. Do you think so? I've just never really been into tracks that much, I'm pretty sure I've had it in my lungs, feel like a cheese grater. Oh, no. Are you serious? Oh, Fezza's going to join. Audi, yes, Fezza. Exactly, Simon. Audi all day, God's sake. Spagfoot. Oh my God, Spagfoot, tell us more. So you think that you've had it? Cheese grater 7 weeks later. Stay safe, people. What, Fez, are you calling the wrong phone, babe? You gotta call the other phone. I feel like a drug dealer walking around with 2 bloody phones all day. Haha, Audi, yes, Fezza. Crazy stuff. So, yesterday, our Prime Minister, I know, one sec. Yesterday, our Prime Minister came on and said that as of from the 27th of April, children under the age of 12 can go out. For the burner phone, I know. People under the age of 12 can go out, apparently, with an adult, I guess, and I don't know to where. Maybe it's just to the park and stuff. But the restrictions here are going to be crazy for so long. They're going to be they're saying that they're not going to open shops and restaurants and stuff like that open until December, until Christmas. Well, I say December, but Spanish Christmas is in January, so I don't know. It's just going on. We are starting week 6 today. Today is the first day of week 6. And you just got to make the most of it, like I said, you know. I'm calling your other phone, but no answer. You're not calling it. You're not calling it. There's no call from you, Fezza. Believe me. Oh, yes, there is. Hold on. I don't know why it didn't ring. Oh, you've just hung up the phone on me. The other phone. Once your restrictions are lifted, where's the first place you will drive? Simon, I'm going to drive first place to see my best mate. My best mate, Sophie, she lives an hour and a quarter from me, more or less. And I can't wait to see her. She's the mother of my 2 godsons. And I just need a hug from her. That is the first place I will be going to. Let's see if I can get Fezza on. Sorry, Michael. One of my family passed on with it too. Hope everyone else avoiding it. It's crazy stuff. Hello.
Sorry, Michael. One of my family passed on with it too. Hello.
I can hear an echo of my voice.
Hold on. There seems to be a bit of a delay.
You look like a right gangster.
I am a gangster, don't you know?
The other Victoria Fezza. Exactly. Who the hell is he calling? Sorry, Michael. One of my family passed on with it too. Hope everyone else avoiding it. It's crazy. Forget today, Victorian Fezza. Go-kart, Estefona. Thank you. Yes, it's that time. We need to...
Oh, God, yeah, definitely. Go-karting. That's quite a nice little track in Estefona, actually.
I've never been. I have no interest in it.
The only problem is that the go-karts there are very weight sensitive, so you've got to lose a lot of weight before you go-karting.
I'm sorry. Did you just say that?
I don't mean like you.
I have to lose a lot of weight. What are you trying to say? I have put on a bit of weight, you know. I can feel it.
I didn't mean you. I just meant one.
It's not. I mean, I've put on a bit. It's muscle. It's mainly muscle that I've put on, I think. It's 5 minutes from all of us. What is? Oh. Pheasant Idol. It's 5 minutes from all us. What are you talking about, Manilva RS? Ouch.
You're talking about the go-kart.
Oh, right, the go-kart, right.
Yeah, no, we should have a sesh. I haven't been for a while. Well, we can't go anyway. But,
I mean, we can't do... How long do you think it's going to be before those kind of recreational things are open?
I don't know, because I think something like go-karting, because of the fact that I'd probably be in the lead and quite far away from everybody, I'd probably be practicing social distancing quite easily on the racetrack. So they should open it pretty quickly, I think.
Wow. Am I the first person you're speaking to today? I feel like you're just taking it all out on me. You look very pale. Are you going to sunbathe a little bit?
I've actually been sunbathing today because the weather's nice today.
The weather's beautiful. Lovely
It's really
views.
nice today. For a change, hold on. So yeah, so just out. We can have some. Do I look really pale?
You look a bit pale. I was sunbathing yesterday and today. The first 2 days I was able to sunbathe because it does make it feel a little bit better, right? When the sun's out, and because all of us here have terraces and patios and whatnot, we could definitely make the most of being outside without being outside.
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah. And the weather's just been horrific. But today, the sun was out, I jumped out of bed. It was like, oh, this is amazing.
It was beautiful. I've been sunbathing already for a couple of hours this morning. And from what Pedro Sanchez, our president, prime minister dude, was saying yesterday, I think we're going to be stuck in for another while.
Yes, I know.
Right?
Yeah, I know. Well, we've got another 3 weeks at least.
At least. And then, so my gym owner has been notified that he needs to start preparing the gym. There's no date to open it yet, but preparing the gym where the machines are 2 meters apart. So it has to be a minimum of 2 meters between each machine. So he's going to have to take like half the machines out of the gym. And then there's going to be a maximum number of people allowed in at one point, which is going to be like a quarter of what it normally is. So I don't know how that's going to work. It's going to have to like set up a timetable or something. People can book in and then only stay in for an hour. Or not too sure, but it's going to be a while, a long while, I think, till we're back to some sort of normality.
Oh yeah, this is going to take ages. They're saying that restaurants and bars won't open until the end of the year.
Till December, I know. I was just telling everyone that. Well, he said Christmas, and Christmas here is January. Oh, Simon would like some green tea. Oh, bless you. Manilva RS, fighting talk that. Well, Manilva, you're gonna be in it too, mate, in the go-karting day. I took the Ducati out yesterday. The weather was gorgeous. Oh, Scott Kidd, which Ducati are you driving?
Yeah,
Riding,
that's
even.
Insane, no?
It's what?
Well, where is Scott? He's not in Spain, that's for sure.
I know, because if you were in Spain, Scott, you would have got a slap on the wrist yesterday. People are getting arrested left, right and centre. Did you see that article in the Marbella news about the guy who got fined for walking his sheep?
No.
I'll send it to you. It's hilarious. Oh my God. So, because here in Spain, you can only leave the house by foot if you're going to go and walk your dog or walk into the shops. You can't just go out for exercise or stretch your legs. That's not allowed. And this guy, I'm guessing, didn't have a dog but managed to get his hands on a sheep, and he was walking the sheep around like on a leash and everything. Scott Kidd is saying he's driving a Super Sport S. That is very, very sexy, Scott. I had to go grocery shopping. Yeah, I bet you did. Was it just the one sheep? It was only one. He didn't have a herd of them. He only had the one. Only in Spain, though. There's been some crazy things. Did you see the English woman that got arrested for dancing naked on top of a police car in Torremolinos?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Like, honestly, what a knob.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just looking at the Ducati Super Sport S. It looks absolutely stunning.
Oh, it's a sexy bike.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going for my, I was going for my license just before all this nonsense kicked in, so...
It was the day I signed for my Ibiza. Wasn't it? Weren't you going for...
Yeah. And the thing is, I haven't ridden a normal like geared bike since I was about 20. And the first bike he put me on was a 500cc, and I took off like a right nutter. Just, as soon as
Wheeling.
I took off, I was like, holy shit. So, yeah, it's quite scary. But yeah, I'm desperate to get my license, actually.
Have you bought anything in these weeks, 6 weeks of confinement? Have you bought anything, Justin?
Possibly. Can't reveal it now.
Okay.
There's a couple of things.
Possibly. A couple? Are they replacing or are they in addition to?
It follows on the conversation you were having with David earlier about opportunities. That's all I can say at the moment.
There are some crazy opportunities going round. God, this week, the things I've been offered this week. If I had the equity to do it, I would be.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's some. I think it's only going to get more and more. There's going to be more and more opportunities in the next couple of months.
I mean, I've been offered everything from plots of land to, you know, apartments in areas and complex that you can't get apartments. You know, they're like fully sold out, and I've been offered 2 of them already this week. So it's definitely hitting the south of Spain. Spagfoot saying spill. Manilva RS is asking if it's a jet ski. I doubt it.
No way to say that.
I couldn't imagine you on a jet ski. All pale. Whatever you do get, I am excited to manhandle it though. And talk.
Well, like I said, I think if you look in the classifieds at the moment for cars, there are some really good deals coming through though already.
Are you looking in the UK or are you looking in Spain?
No, in Spain.
Okay.
I think, but both new cars and second-hand cars. In fact, there are some kilometro zero cars, you know, like 0 kilometer cars, where they're advertising at 50% off. I know, that's a brand new car for 50% off. That's astonishing. But they've said apparently that this month they have sold 0 new cars, which is the first time, like, in history or something.
Is it that they've sold or that they haven't registered?
They just haven't sold any cars. Well, none sold this month.
How crazy is that? I know the high-end supercar place I collaborate with, I know they've done one. I know one's been done, but it was like a deal that they had, you know, ongoing from before, and then the guy has just finally said yes to it.
Was that new or second-hand?
No, second-hand.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's it. It's going to be minimum, because people can't bloody leave the house anyway. That's another thing. They've said that, as of from last Monday, that all the workshops could open. So our industrial estates are now rammed packed with people working, but no one can take their cars in. Because if you get stopped by the police taking your car in, you get fined. Because you can only leave your house to go to the doctors or to go to... So it's like, hello, why the hell are they open then? But apparently they're only open to cater for, like, taxis and ambulances and stuff like that. But it all seems a bit ridiculous. Lamelo Ball is saying, can Fezza swim well?
Yeah, I used to be a lifeguard.
Victoria, does being your number 1 Aussie fan help me get a Fezza cap? Simon Cook wants a Fezza cap. If you wait, Simon, till I get my caps done in the near future, I will send you a Fezza one also. Manilva Garden Centre is still open, but for what purpose? Is the garden centre open? Are you sure?
Yes, it is.
Really?
I bought plants there this week.
Shut up. My 2 are closed, my 2 garden centres. So what are they doing? Are they, like, allowing only an X amount of people in, or...?
Well, I think it's because they sell pet food, they're allowed to open.
Ah.
I'm not sure if they're supposed to sell the plants, though.
But you bought
it's not food unless you want to eat the plants.
Unless you buy fruit trees. Have we found a grey area? Have we found a new hangout spot?
I went to the supermarket in California and I bought glue and they confiscated it off me. They said, you can't buy glue, this is not an essential item.
No, you didn't. You lie.
I'm serious.
You lie.
No, it's true.
How is that possible? Because my friend went to Carrefour in Estepona, and is that the one you went to, the one in Estepona, by the Seat garage, and she bought a blender. And that's not essential, surely. I can't believe they took glue off you. I would have been so offended.
Unless you're going to stick to glue and you think that's essential, but essentially I don't think glue... I even tried to buy a top, you know, I just wanted something different to wear, and they confiscated that as well, so you can't buy clothes.
Where are they confiscating this? At the till?
Yeah, the till, yeah.
That's... I don't even know. I'm gobsmacked. I have nothing to say to this. Simon Cook is also saying, when did you and Fezza realise you work so well together? It happened when he would visit my previous job constantly because he was constantly having problems with his 360. So he'd come in once a month to drop the car off.
Once a month? I was there like once a week.
He'd come in at least once a month to drop the car off, and we would get into very deep conversations about how much we hated people.
That's true.
That's basically how our friendship started. And then he said, you should have a YouTube channel. And I said, don't be ridiculous, I'm camera shy. Voila. It's almost a year, you know. Next month.
I know.
It's in my diary. Lamelo Ball says, grow your own vegetables. There we go, that is an option. Simon Daisy says, Simon, as a fellow Australian, I dispute your number one fan status. Oh, we're gonna have it out between Simon and Daisy.
Oh, we have a fight.
Oh, you guys should have it out, but like proper Australian style. Like you should each get a kangaroo and let the kangaroo beat each other up, because those are the best videos on internet. Who knew kangaroos could punch like that? An amazing animals. Joey says, I want a hello, my lovelies t-shirt. Hello, my lovely. Hello, my lovely. With my face on it. Lamelo Ball. No, I'm the number one Aussie fan. How crazy is it that I have so many people following me from Australia? I love this. From down under. Down under. I've never been. Seems like so far. Right, Spagfoot is in the UK, and he says the UK police confirmed it's okay to get supplies to fix a damaged fence panel, but not okay to buy paint for your kitchen. They're getting a bit specific on the things you can go out for. It's ridiculous. Boxing kangaroos. Daisy, I'll order the kangaroos now. I love it. Daisy, exhaust notes at dawn. The thing is though, Australia's so bloody big, you probably each at like different corners of it. Here we're all stuck in the same kind of boat, aren't we, down here, in us Malagueños, us expats. Have you seen what I've done to my knee? Have you seen what I've done to my knee? Look at the colour of my knee. I'm just seeing it now in the image. Look at that bloody. I fell the other day whilst training outdoors. That looks bloody awful. I'll hide that. Probably, haha. Hello, my lovely. Missing your vlogs, guys. Hurry up and get out of lockdown. I know, we're trying. We're trying our best. We're being very, very well behaved.
No.
It just doesn't depend on us.
Like, I was just enjoying reading my book this morning, you know? I'm actually quite enjoying lockdown. I
am too. Listen, I'm just started reading. That's this morning. There we go, so you can see it. Paulo Coelho. I've started reading this morning. It's the third book of his that I'm going to read. And I was sunbathing. I was out in the sun. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I get off my ridiculous YouTube live with 2 different phones. Only I could end up doing this, I swear. What an idiot. And I had it all well prepared as well. I went on YouTube Studio yesterday. I downloaded this program. I had our RRS mate on it, and it just didn't work. There was a delay again, same as with us last week. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
It's obviously me just being challenged. Daisy's saying, well, I'm in Sweden, so it's a 24-hour flight and 2 weeks quarantine. We'll have to maintain the rage. I'll keep it up. I'm thinking a fan Zoom session might be a fun way to celebrate the 1-year anniversary. Simon, that might be the way we're going to have to celebrate it, mate, because I don't think we're going to be out in time. I don't think we're going to be able to do much. So a fan Zoom session.
I don't think it's working, though.
No, I could get it working. I just couldn't get it onto YouTube without a delay. There seemed to be a delay somewhere.
It's interesting, Lindsay being in Sweden. I wonder if she could just tell us what it's like. Because Sweden seems to be controlling the situation really well.
Sweden's fine.
Still.
Sweden, Denmark, Finland. A client of mine went back to Finland yesterday, and he's walking the streets. They're going for dinner. Denmark is opening up again on Monday, I believe it is. And like you can, a friend of mine's got, you know, tattoo studios and stuff there, and opening up tattoo, like you can actually go and get a tattoo in Denmark on Monday. Like, do you know how far off we are being able to do that here?
Yeah, it's crazy to think about it. So how are you getting on with like your training and stuff? Are you managing to do it every day?
I'm managing to do it every day. I'm trying really hard because of where I live. I can have a sneaky run without getting pulled over by the police. So I'm going for a run, then coming home and training here, just doing what I can. I mean, it's not the same, obviously, as going to the gym and getting all motivated and pushing weights and whatnot. But I'm using my imagination. I'm being creative. I squatted a radiator the other day.
Sounds painful.
I picked a radiator up and I squatted with it because I just wanted to feel the burn. That's how ridiculous it's getting. It was for one of these silly Instagram challenges that you're probably not aware of, unless your girls do them. Have you girls been doing them, Instagram challenges?
I don't know what they do. No, I have no idea.
They don't talk to me unless they want food.
They're in their rooms. They're hermits. I don't know.
Instagram challenges, so people challenge you to do things, basically. Oh, Daisy. She is actually a he. Daisy was a school name. Oh, no. We've been referring to Daisy as a she for 2 weeks. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Daisy. Well, I mean, you can't blame us.
Well, it's hardly the most masculine of names, isn't it?
And I was imagining her all blonde and pretty and like living in Sweden.
With flowers in their hair.
Isn't it crazy how you have an image of someone in your head just by a name? We're there like being all cute and like, oh, Daisy. Oh, what is this? Lama. In the UK, sitting in the garden having a beer for you guys. It's literally, what time is it in the UK? Midday and you're having a beer already. Lama, tut tut. It is Sunday though, I guess.
I think most of them are probably having it for breakfast and everything these days. The weather's been so good in England.
I know, fucking terrible. So unfair. I've been having to go at my sister every day.
Really unfair. They deserve rain now.
They do deserve it. Simon, a Zoom session would allow all fans to meet. Simon, we're gonna do it, mate. You've sold me on it. I'm gonna try and set it up for next week, maybe next Sunday. There's 25 of us now on here. I'm sure we can get together for a Zoom. Gavin is saying, hi Gavin, is saying, do you follow any UK car YouTubers? I don't. I only follow a couple of car YouTubers. Fezza and Nick. Hey Nick Murray. Where are you, Nick? You should be on here having a little chinwag with us. I don't follow anyone else, I don't think. I follow a lot of guys on Instagram that have YouTube channels, but I don't follow any YouTube channels. You do though, don't you, Fezza?
Do I follow? I follow. I mean, I like Harry's Garage. He's like the dad you never had type thing. You
Okay.
would have had, you know. And but very few channels actually now. Very few.
I don't think I follow any.
I don't like the shouty ones. I like the more relaxed ones where I can sit and
The shouty
just,
ones.
especially ones where they have something really interesting. You know, like Harry talks about, because he's got so much history and so much knowledge, and he's just really interesting to listen to. I listen to him for hours, and I love his trips that he does with his cars. Really
Right.
cool.
Because my to-go-to person like that, if I'm just want to listen to something like as I'm making food or doing stuff around the house or stuff like that, is Joe Rogan, who isn't always car related. He does talk about cars sometimes, but he's not, just car related. What else have we got going on here before we wrap it up, people? Fezza, what's your thoughts on the MK4? Then you'll have a flight to Victoria you'll have to fight Victoria for first refusal on mine. He loves it. He loved your car when we drove it.
I think they
He
love
absolutely
Mark
loved it.
4. They always say they're never going to do a follow-up car, and they always do a follow-up car race. I think I'm still confident they're going to bring out a Mark 4.
Well, I hope so. Mark 4? Mark 5?
Mark 4. Mark 3 is the current one.
Mark
Well, the
4,
one
right.
that's just one that I have.
-1 female supporter. What's the count now? I think it's like 5. Lamella down to 5. Daisy, god damn it. Daisy, I'm just going to count you as a female.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't change that image now.
Is Fezzer as cool as he looks, or is it masterful charade? No, he is very cool, Simon. We have as many laughs when it's just us two sat down over cake than we do when we're on screen. So he's an alright guy. About to make breakfast in Atlanta, Georgia. Scott, that's where Scott is. He's in Atlanta, Georgia.
Lovely.
I don't know about my accent, but Atlanta.
Picture where it is.
Right, Zoom. We've got people interested in Zoom. There we go. I love Carfection and Harry's Garage.
Yeah, Carfection I always watch. Carfection is a really good channel.
Mighty Car Mods all the way. All right, Harry's Garage. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out Harry's Garage. There's a lot of you saying. To answer Fezz's question, in my deepest of many voices, the jury is still out on how the handling of the virus is being treated here. All right, okay, that's in Sweden. Sweden. My the guy who owns the helicopter that I could be seen in sometimes on a Friday, just casually flying around, he's from Sweden, and he is saying that in Sweden it's just more or less business as usual. There's certain places you can't go to, but apart from that, it's business as usual. What's your favourite tapas dish? Gavin wants to know what your favourite tapas dish is. I don't like any of them.
Well, my favourite or your favourite?
Your favourite.
Well...
Are you an albondigas guy?
I mean, I like my fish, so anything with fish in it, really. I like my boquerones, I like my puntillitas, that sort of thing. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm into any tapas. I just like clean, boring food. I like 4 ingredients separated up on a plate. That's all I'm interested in. Love the accent. Thank you, Scott. Car Guys and Harry's Garage, but Fez and Victoria's the best. Oh, Kevin. Thank you very much. When are you two going to do a track day together? Would make an epic vlog. Funny to see you whip Fezz's ass. Sorry, Fezzer. I love how much you believe in me and support me. Thank you very much. I don't think I'd be whipping his ass around a track, but it would be very, very fun. I will join when I'm next invited. I will definitely join. Because it will make for a fun video, I think. Not the M4 though, because every time you go in, I feel like it just gets trashed. There's always things going on with it and vibrating and whatnot. Does Fezzer still have the Ferrari? He sure does, Scott. He's going to make a video soon. You'll see it on his channel with the 430. That's well overdue, you know, that video.
I was going to do it today, but it was such a nice day that I thought I'm going to sit in the sun and read my book instead.
That sounds like an amazing idea, and I think that's what we should revert to doing. Is there any chance you will one day pilot the helicopter? No, because that would be illegal, Simon, unless I had a license. I didn't realise how complicated they are, you know. There's no way I could have fathomed how overly complicated it is to pilot a helicopter.
I'm just disappointed you didn't tell me you were going and you didn't invite me, considering you know that I desperately want to go on a helicopter and I've never been on a helicopter.
We're in lockdown. Social distancing and all of that. I will one day, I promise.
But you went on a helicopter, you didn't tell me.
I sent you a video from the sky.
Yeah, helpful.
Perfect. Do a Fezzer Victoria meetup at the go-kart track. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay,
I would love to see the 430 on the track. No, James. No. You can't.
No, I am. I'm desperate for when the track reopens again because I want to do a lap time to see how fast it is compared to the M4 and compared to the RS.
Justin, you know how hard I worked at getting you that car with low kilometres, pristine condition, and now you're going to thrash around a track?
Well, before the world implodes and I have to sell it, I think I need to take it to a track. Daisy
saying, if you're happy to have a 6 foot, 95 kilo Australian present as a female to balance your stats, I guess I can wig up for you. Thank you so much, Daisy. Do you follow me on Instagram, Daisy? If so, please get a wig and send me a picture. That would make my day. Please do. Victoria Cooper YouTube. Send me a message. Cars are for driving. Get it on the track. Fezza. No.
Yeah,
Cars are for
definitely.
driving. Ferraris aren't. Ferraris are. I found you the perfect collector's piece. The perfect thing to just do the odd little day trip and then park her up and not have too many kilometers, and then I'm gonna find you a 458.
Yeah, I mean, I even thought of taking the Punto one day just to see how that does. You know, so 1.2. But I'd be curious to see how it performs on the track.
We could take both, and I could drive the Ferrari and you could drive the Punto, and just see how much of an advantage I still need. Spagfoot, did you buy it as an investment, Fezza? No, he didn't. He bought it to drive.
No.
I'm the investment.
No.
I'm the investment one. If so, fair enough, no track. No, we didn't. Fezza, is your new Ferrari as unreliable as your 360? It's not, but he will go into all sorts of details in his video about that. But he hasn't yet, touch wood, had to be in, apart from the little rear window rattle. Is that right?
Astonishingly reliable.
Just fucking touch wood or something, mate. Just like...
Well, I can't use it anyways.
Is she on a trickle charger?
Oh, yeah.
Daisy is saying she has a 355 exhaust in her living room. I'll do a training video for you. Please do.
How random is that?
Please do, Daisy. I expect on YouTube you can send me all the messages through that you want on Instagram for the YouTube channel, and I expect to see videos of you bench pressing a 355 exhaust. A random thing to have in your lounge. I love you guys. Honestly, you guys are amazing. Right, sun's out. I'm gonna go and sunbathe. I will see you all next Sunday, one way or another. And if you fancy a Zoom, right? We can sort that out some way or another. I don't know. I have a Zoom account, so I'm sure we can figure it out. Joey, Zoom, my friend. We will Zoom soon.
I have potentially found another option. I'll discuss it with you during the week.
Oh, will you now? You're so mysterious today. With your sunglasses.
Discuss it now. I think I want to get really bored.
Your sunglasses, and then they're like not telling us what you're going to buy and all of that stuff. You're so mysterious. Had a Zoom happy hour last night. My head hurts. Scott. Right, my lovelies. Thank you once again for joining in all the fun. There's a maximum of 28 of us joined today at one point, so that's amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Simon, stop winding everyone else up. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, funny.